Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, just leaving the HEB grocery store in Marble Falls, Texas, if I don't get run into. Anyway, what I'm going to talk about today is RV parks. RV parks. Why? Because I'm fixing to go live in one for a while. How long? I have no clue. No clue at all. And I'm going to tell you about the upsides and the downsides and how to choose one and all that stuff, in my opinion. There's a nice looking RV. Called a Quest. But be that as it may, RV parks. So I guess we'll start with step one. How do I choose or find an RV park for me, since I've got plenty of time? What I do, me, Rusty 78609, is this. I look for small RV parks first. Why? Because it reduces your odds of getting a noisy park and noisy dogs, okay, and noisy everything. Yeah, the fewer the people, the fewer the pets, fewer the everything. So yeah, look for smaller parks, under 20 units if you can find it, or 20 lots. That's a good thing. And also look for older RV parks. Why? Because they'll have trees, shade, you know what I mean? And also for me, I look for RV parks without swimming pools, without the word resort in the name. And I look for those that don't have clubhouses and what else? Restrooms, showers. If they don't have those available for people, that's good. Why? Well, it just reduces the transients, people coming in and out. You know what I mean? And does that help? Sure. Yeah. So using all of those criteria, did I find one? Yeah, I did. I found a couple actually, and in the area that I want to be here in Central Texas, and I'll be moving on June the 11th. This next month. And what else can I tell you? I'm not going to tell you the rate, but the rates in this area, probably the cheapest would be $300, and then the highest would be, depending on where you want to be, but average, they're going to be somewhere between $300 and $500 a month in this area of Central Texas. Some of them will include electricity, some of them don't. Most of them don't. Most of them you have to pay the electricity on top of everything. Is there what are the advantages of an RV park over a sticks and bricks or having a home base? Well, the advantages of having a home base or a sticks and bricks are, one, you've picked a location there, and hopefully you've done a good job, and it'll be a little more private, hopefully, and maybe a little more shade, hopefully, and hopefully maybe quiet or quieter. So yeah, there's some advantages in that area. And if it's a home base and you don't have to pay the monthly payment, like you would on a house probably, but if you have a paid for home base like I had two of them, it's much cheaper to live at a home base, because the only things you have to pay there at the home base are, of course, your electricity, your water bill, your trash, and you could have a sewer bill depending on where you hooked up. And yeah, those will run you about, all of those would run you about $125 a month to $150, depending on how big a unit you have and how much electricity you consume. So there's $150. Well, that's about as cheap as you can get. That's right on the bottom, unless you go out to Terlingua Ranch or somewhere and just you haul water and use solar. Yeah, you can haul your own trash. Yeah, you can get by for nothing after you've paid paid for the property. Of course, you still got to pay for your taxes, and you still have insurance on your RV, or at least I carry insurance. Some people don't, but I do. It's only $25 a month through Geico for full coverage, $250 deductible. So, that's on a sticks and bricks home base. That's kind of where you're at on that. And the difference in an RV park, of course, the downside can be, you don't have much privacy. That's always a downside in an RV park. And what else would be a downside? Noise. Sometimes you can get a noisy neighbor, or you can get a barking dog or barking dogs, at the worst time, or there's somebody hard of hearing next to you, and they're going to listen to the TV or their music, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So there's some downsides in RV parks. But if you get the over 55 places, you're probably not going to have much of a problem with that, if at all. Have I ever had that problem? Sure. Not in an over 55 park. Never. Let's see, other disadvantages. I'm sure I'm not, this is not all inclusive. These are just being shot off the top of my head as I'm driving down the highway here. And I don't have notes or anything. So, of course, your rent can go, at an RV park, the rent can go up, which, they will eventually. How much, who knows. But yeah, you're a renter. It's like you're renting an apartment or anything else, and the landlord is, if the taxes go up or the insurance go up, they're going to pass that right along to their tenants, and that happens year after year after year. So that's just the way that is. What else? As far as downsides, that's about all I can think of. There may be others, but that's all I can think of. Sometimes you don't have any shade and all that stuff, but that's the way it is. And then the upsides of living in an RV park, well, you pay one amount, one fixed amount per month, and that covers your water, sewer, sometimes electric, your trash, what else? I guess that's about it. Yeah. And of course, you don't have to worry about property taxes and homeowner's insurance if you have a home. So, you've got a little freedom there. And the biggest upside of RV park living or that type of lifestyle is you're still mobile. That window is open, and that's a big one. You're free to move anytime you want to. If you get a noisy neighbor or somebody you don't like or whatever's going on in the RV park, and you decide to move to another RV park, you just hook up and go. That's it. No problemo. And are there enough RV parks around? Yep, there's a lot of them. A lot. And you can change areas. If you like me, I'm in this area now, and if I chose to go somewhere else for a few months, I could do it. Instead of having a home base in a cooler climate in the summer, I could pick a RV park near Taos or Santa Fe or some cooler climate or anywhere, and go there and stay the entire summer for it'd probably be $400 a month or maybe $500 for those 3 or 4 months. But you're free to do that, and now for me, I love that. For me, that is a great feeling. I'm not tied down. I'm free, even though I'm in an RV park. If I don't like it, or if I get the itch, then I can go. Is that important to me? You bet. Having a home base like I've had, you're still free. That was a good setup. I enjoyed it, and I may go back to that. That was great. It's just that am I really excited about doing all that again? No. I don't want to go through that process, man. Not right now. After I calm down a little bit and get going. But anyway, so there's the big advantage of the RV park lifestyle, or that mobile type lifestyle. You don't have to live in RV parks. You don't have to live there forever. You can go from there to a state park, to a national park, north, south, east, west, whatever you want to do. And you're still. It's just like you're out there on the road full time, and you're not locked in. But now some RV parks, I've found that if you pay for 3 months or more at a time, sometimes they'll give you a pretty good discount. Okay, now that means you're committed for those 3 months, because they're not going to give any refunds, because they've tied up that spot for 3 months when you paid them. So even though they'll rent it again as soon as you move out, they're not going to refund your money, more than likely. So you just have to be aware of that. So that's a little risk that you run. So for me, I'll be moving on June the 11th to an RV park in this area, and and then after that, a few months later, I may move again, and I'm going to start playing golf again. Not a lot. It's not like I'm going to play every day. I'll probably play once a week, and that's wholly contingent upon the weather. You know, if it's 105 degrees, Rusty ain't playing. No, 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 never. You know, if we start early, like sometimes, you know, right now I think they're starting around 9 or 10 in the morning, and you know, they finish around. You know, but these guys play quick. They'll play 18 holes of golf in 3.5 hours. Okay, I mean, it's like a racetrack. You know, there's not a hell of a lot of conversation. I don't even know why. I don't know why they do it, but everybody's in a freaking hurry, man. You know, it's like hurry up, hurry up. You know, we came here to enjoy ourselves, and now let's hurry up and do it. You know, so that's the golf story. But anyway, yeah, this happens to be close to a golf course, and there's several little golf courses around here I can go play if I want to. But enough said about that. As far as moving from this area to another RV park sometime, I might, you know, Fredericksburg, Texas is a good choice. They've got some RV parks there, but they're $400 to $500 a month, and you know, but you know, that's the way it is, guys. You know, if I had to rent a 1-bedroom home, or a 1-bedroom, not a red, what say, an apartment, 1-bedroom, and in this area, it's $800 a month or more. Okay, that's it. It's in that range anyway, $800 a month. You know, and so, and as far as buying something decent, if I bought a small home, you're looking at $100,000 minimum, and that's going to be a fixer-upper. All right, so that's kind of where that is. You know, I've got my eye open. I mean, if I found the right place, right location, yeah, I might. But you know, I'd have to tell you, happiness is cash in fist. Okay, I guarantee you. Yeah, because I've been without money a few times. You know, I've been up and down, so to speak. I even filed a Chapter 7 bankruptcy in I think it was like 1990. Shit, I can't remember. 1990. It was a long time ago. But anyway, yeah. And, hell, I was busted. BUSTED, man. Yeah, big time. And yeah, I remember pulling in. I've said this before in a video. I pulled into a gas station. I was driving a little old Datsun pickup. Junk. You understand what I'm talking about? Junk. No, this thing was junk. And yeah, but it ran. It cost me $800. And pulled into a little 7-Eleven near Austin, Texas, and went in. And I got 12 cents worth of gas. You hear me? That's all I had. 12 cents. 12 cents. I was living in an RV that was a dump. I mean, D-U-M-P. It cost me, I'll tell you how great it was. I'll tell you, it's $75 a month. You hear me? $75 a month, all bills paid. You got to know this thing was lovely. No, it was on some property by a house that this man had for rent, and I rented it, and it was a mistake. This guy was Looney Tunes, man. Looney Tunes. I mean, loony as Looney Loon. I mean, this guy was Space Cadet times 10. He was about 50 years old, and he had been a musician, but he was been in a car accident and screwed up his mind. Yeah, hell, I saw him one day. You ain't gonna believe this, man. He was on the roof of his house in his mother's dress. His mother was dead. You hear me? I'm telling you the truth. He was. I looked up there and said, oh no, we're out of here. We got to get out of here. This guy is G-O-N-E gone. No, he was weird, man. He was weird, and he had a temper. And he was a strong dude, okay? No, and he had to be careful because he'd go off, man. You know, he was right on the edge all the time. But for $75 a month, I tiptoed through the minefield for about 6 months until I was able to find a job at a place, an assembly plant. It was called Selber. That's Rebel, spelled backwards. and they made some stuff to seal cables and stuff, underground cables. And anyway, I got a job there, and as soon as I got my first paycheck, I was gone, baby, gone duck. And then I moved really up. I know y'all gonna enjoy this story. I moved way up to a motel room that you paid by the week. I think it was $50 a week, so you know it was great. Another great move by Rusty 78609. It was near Round Rock. Anyway, I got me a sandwich first night I got there, and because I didn't have anything, man, just basically, I mean, I had less then than I got now, which is not much. And but anyway, the first night I got me some food, ate, and went to bed. And I was laying there, and I thought, damn, it sounded like there was bats flying in the room. You know what I mean? Or birds. I thought, God damn, how'd some birds get in here? They weren't birds. They were cockroaches. Cockroaches as big as birds. Woo! Lord have mercy. And my food was filled with ants. Oh man, it was sick. Paid 1 week. So I stayed there, but I was still working at Silver, and I found me a place to rent about 15 miles away. And what it was a goat barn that they had converted into a 1-bedroom rent house. It was. It was a little old goat barn, just a little building about 15 by 15 maybe. It had a bed, a 2-burner electric cooktop, a little refrigerator, one of those little bitty ones, and a shower and toilet. Yep. And it was, I can't remember how much. It was more. I want to say it was like $200 a month, $250 maybe. It wasn't much, but it wasn't worth much, And yeah, but anyway, I stayed there for a few months until I went into USP. In fact, I left that goat barn to go in the US Peace Corps. A friend of mine drove me out to the airport in Austin, and away I went. But anyway, that's enough said about that. So you guys are thinking about going the RV park route, just bear in mind, choose what you want to choose, obviously. But when you get a resort with a swimming pool and a hot tub and a sauna and all that, you're gonna pay for it. And if it has a clubhouse and showers and all that stuff, you're gonna pay for it. Yep, you're gonna pay for it. And sometimes be careful when if they tell you that they charge you for the electricity, so much a kilowatt. Always ask them what their kilowatt charge is, because some of them try to make money off the electricity. Like right now in Texas, kilowatt hour costs you about 11 cents maybe or less. And some of these RV parks around here will charge you 15, 16 cents a kilowatt. So they're making money off the electric as well as the rent. So they're gouging a little bit. But having said that, guys, from Central Texas with 2 cars up here in the road doing something I have no clue what. This is Rusty 78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Well, you know why. It don't cost you a penny. So if you want to, do it. If you don't want to fool with it, don't. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health, take deep breaths, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. Yeah, and I'll try to get this video uploaded today. I know it's been kind of dark because of the overcast. That's the way that is. But anyway, guys, RV parks. I'm not excited about it, except for one thing. It's pretty close to a little golf course, and I'm looking forward to playing a little golf. That's a fact. Yeah, but I think it's all going to work out. It's all how you look at it. Everybody's got to be somewhere, and you just got to make it work sometimes, and that's what I'm good at. I'm good at that. Yep, anybody be in a room with the cockroaches as big as birds. Anyway, adios amigos, bye-bye.